Hello, everyone. Today is the day I read the B movie script. And, also, if my voice sounds a little different, that's because I have my mic literally, like, close to my face right now. Because, well, I'm not gonna be doing, like, video games or anything like that because, well, I'm reading a movie script. As of now, I'm just gonna wait to see if anyone else wants to get in here because I don't want, like, people to join in, like, when I'm, like, during the middle of the script. Like, oh, I missed so much of it. Can we restart? So, yeah, I'm gonna wait, like, 15 minutes. Or 4 minutes and 40 seconds have passed by already, but... Yeah. I'd show the screen. I'm not gonna show my screen. I'm probably just gonna keep it on the starting soon screen, I guess. Or, nah. But, yeah. Not really sure. Yeah, I'm just gonna waste your time for 10 more minutes just to make sure more people can get in here because, well, I want to make sure I have a decent amount of people because or if they, I don't know. It's not really that, but I want to make sure everyone gets in here before I start. That wishes to get in here. Yeah, if nobody comes in 15 minutes, I'm gonna start anyway, so it doesn't really matter. All because this is a thank you for getting me to 50 followers on twitch.tv/unreleasedbogus. Actually, no, I can talk about. I don't want to talk about. Let's go to my channel. I made a compilation video. I made a compilation of my favorite security breach room moments. I'm really happy with how this turned out. It was a good time editing this. But yeah, if you wanna see that, go look it. If you wanna see it, go see it yourself. But now that I'm here, this is gonna be what I read off of this entire freaking thing. My biggest fear is that I'm gonna get lost, honestly. Also, you can tell. Also, if you think I'm gonna be doing this, you're wrong because I have a little something for this occasion and any future occasions that I do something like this again if I actually really want to. Anyways, just gonna let you know, I never really watched this movie. However, I am willing to go into my main reason why I'm doing this, and it's literally simple. Because freaking YouTuber Easy Speezy did a speed run of reading the script, so I was like, you know what, let's do it. What do I have to lose? Like, genuinely, what the heck am I gonna have to lose? Also, I just realized I am recording this like 3 minutes in, so yeah. If you're on YouTube and you're confused why I'm saying in 15 minutes, but I'm starting earlier, that's because, well, I started later. My recording is 2 minutes and 30 seconds behind, which usually I like to do that because, like, I don't want all my opening to just. I don't want like 7 minutes, I guess, of me just talking here. But yeah, scripts.com help me find is pretty much what I'm doing. The first result that I got said it was not secure, so I don't want to risk anything. But I think it's time to reveal the little surprise. So instead of me just having this scrolling through and garbage like that, I have a little thing. I have this I can't speak. I prepared a little thing for this. If you saw it, is from Mr. Solo. If you watched this, he did this on stream. But I requested him that I made my character reading something, and he did. It's not this wide, but still. So this is just gonna be up throughout my entire time reading the script. So I hope you liked it. Mr. Solo did a really good job on it. Let me go ahead and. I'm gonna go ahead and pin him. I tried logging out, logging back in, and trying to fix my debacle of why Twitch won't. It's not letting me do shit. So yeah, you know. So that'll be up throughout the time as well. As just how it deserves all love it gets. It's such a good, amazing art made by him. But yeah. Anyways, the time is going. I might start a little earlier at this point, honestly. But I got a few more things I want to bring up because, well, I'm gonna be wasting. I'm gonna pretty much just gonna be full-fledged focus on the script. So I have two things that I have, that I have to bring out. First up, every alert is muted. So like follow alerts, raid alerts, those are both muted. Those are like the only two alerts that like are true to me right now because, well, I'm not affiliate here. I'm just classic. I'm just small. I'm just microscopic streamer. But yeah, normally I would be like, thanks for following, but honestly for this I don't think I can do it because, well, I'm gonna be focused on the script, and if I book it off of it, I'm probably gonna lose track of where I was, and I'm gonna have to try and figure it out. And with this, it's probably gonna be hard. And on the topic of that, the second thing I request is that whoever I think I just hurt my knee. Jesus God. To anyone that that is here right now, I have one simple wish. If anyone joins chat or follows, please welcome with open arms. I don't want them to feel unsafe here. I don't want them to think I have unhinged chat if I'm not looking over them or something like that. Whatever the fuck it is, but I would like to, yeah, literally just the only things that I have. Also, if you join late, to the people that joined late, yeah, I'm not restarting from the very start because, well, this is gonna be a lot of speaking. And that's that taken care of. I think that's everything I have to cover for now. So yeah. I just think there's gotta be something else I need to cover before. Oh yeah, I might have a lot of goofs in here because, well, it's the B movie. I remember someone telling me, like, even Jerry Seinfeld, I was like, I don't even know what the fuck I did, but I kind of regret it. So yeah, very cool on his part. Yeah, 1 week in the making. I technically have like 2 more minutes left until I go ahead and start, so I'm just gonna go ahead and, I guess I'm just gonna sit here, I guess, and wait. If anyone comes, excuse me. If anyone comes in. Oh yeah, Helluva Boss Season 1, Helluva Boss Season 2 has reached its 1-year anniversary. Very cool. I love that series. Anyway, I think I'll go ahead and start soon. We're starting in 1 minute. Also, I've decided to get. Also, I'm not gonna have this one. Okay. That just sounds like hissing, actually. I don't know if I want that. I'm gonna have some rain on in the background. Okay, I don't think I like this one. This just sounds like shower drain. Rain. Let's see. And do rain for reading. Okay, this works. I don't think I need to worry about, ending because it's literally for 8 fucking hours. Alright, I think that's better. I don't want it to overlap my voice too hard. But yeah, I think that's good. Oh, I think that's, there we go. I think I promoted where I could. I think we're good. So, until like 30 more seconds, and it'll actually start. Go and close these. I think my main goal is, so yeah. That seems to be everything. So, I'll just give, you know what, no, I'll give them 20, I'll give 20 more seconds. I'll start on the dot. Yeah, also it tells me who says what too. I'm probably just gonna ignore that stuff and just read this script. Alright, we begin at once. Now. B-Movie by Jerry Seinfeld. According to all known laws of aviation, there is no way a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway, because bees don't care what humans think is impossible. Barry bends in it just a frame. Barry's picking out a shirt. Yellow, black, yellow. Yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black. Ooh, black and yellow. Let's shake it up a little. Janet Benson. Barry, breakfast is ready. Coming. Hang on a second. Barry uses his antenna like a phone. Hello? Adam Flayman through phone. Barry? Adam? Can you believe this is happening? I can't. I'll pick you up. Looking sharp. Use the stairs. Your father paid good money for those. Sorry, I'm excited. Here's the graduate. We're very proud of you, son. A perfect record card. Oh, peace. Very proud. Rubs Barry's hair. Ma, I got a thing going on here. You got lint on your fuzz. Ow, that's me. Wave to us. We'll be in row 118,000. Bye. Barry flies out the door. Barry, I told you, stop flying in the house. Newspaper drives to the hive, and it's waved by Adam, who was reading the newspaper. Hey, Adam. Hey, Barry. Adam gets in Barry's car. Is that fuzz gel? A little. Special day. Graduation. Never thought I'd make it. Barry pulls away from the house and continues driving. 3 days grade school, 3 days high school. Those were awkward. 3 days college. I'm glad I took a day and hitchhiked around the hive. He did come back different. Barry and Adam passed by Artie, who was jogging. Hi, Barry! Artie, growing a mustache. Looks good. Hear about Frankie? Yeah. You going to the funeral? No, I'm not going to his funeral. Everybody knows. Sting someone, you die. Don't waste it on a squirrel. Such a hothead. I guess I could have just gotten out of the way. The car does a barrel roll on the loop-shaped bridge, lands on the highway. I love this incorporating an amusement park into our regular day. I guess that's why they say we don't need vacations. Barry parallel parks the car, and together they fly over graduating students. Boy, quite a bit of pomp under the circumstances. Barry and Adam sit down and put on their hats. Well, Adam, today we are men. We are be men. Amen. Hallelujah! Barry and Adam both have a spasm. Students, faculty, distinguished bees, please welcome Dean Buswell. Welcome to New Hive OID graduating class of 9. That concludes our ceremonies and begins your career at Honix Industries. Will we pick our job today? Adam and Barry get into a tour bus. I heard it's just orientation. tour buses rise out of the ground and the students are automatically loaded into the buses. Heads up, here we go. Keep your hands and antennae inside the tram at all times. I wonder what it'll be like. A little scary. Welcome to Honex, a division of Honesco, and part of the Hexagon Group. This is it! Wow. Wow. The bus drives down a road on either side of the bee's massive complicated honey-making machines. We know that you, as a bee, have worked your whole life to get to the point where you can work for your whole life. Honey begins where our valiant pollen jocks bring the nectar to the hive. Our top secret formula is automatically color corrected, sense adjusted, and bubble contoured into this soothing sweet syrup. With its distinctive golden glow you know as honey! The guide has been collecting honey into a bottle and she throws it onto the crowd on the bus and is caught by a girl in the back. That girl was hot. She's my cousin. She is? Yes, we're all cousins. Right, you're right. At Onyx, we consistently strive to improve every aspect of bee existence. These bees are stress testing a new helmet technology. The bus passes by a bee wearing a helmet who is being smashed into the ground with fly swatters, newspapers, and boots. He lifts a thumb up, but you can hear him groan. What do you think he makes? Not enough. Here we have our latest advancement, the Krelam. They pass by a turning wheel with bees standing on pegs, or each wearing a finger-shaped hat. Wow, what does that do? Catches a little strand of honey that hangs after you pour it. Saves us millions. Intrigued. Did anyone work on the Krellman? Tour guide. Of course, most bee jobs are small ones. But bees know that every small job, if it's not done well, means a lot. But choose carefully, because you'll stay in the job you pick for the rest of your life. Everyone claps except for Barry. The same job for the rest of your life. I didn't know that. What's the difference? You'll be happy to know that bees, as a species, haven't had one day off in 27 million years. So you'll just work us to death? Well, sure, try. Everyone on the bus laughs except Barry. Barry and Adam are walking back home together. Wow, that blew my mind. What's the difference? How can you say that? One job forever? That's an insane choice to have to make. I'm relieved. Now we only have to make one decision in life. But Adam, how could they never have told us that? Why would you question anything? We're bees. We're mostly perfectly functioning society on Earth. You ever think maybe things work a little too well here? Like what? Give me one example. Barry and Adam stop walking and it is revealed to the audience that hundreds of cars are speeding by and narrowly missing them in perfect unison. I don't know, but you know what I'm talking about. Please clear the gate. Royal Nectar force on approach. Wait a second. Check it out. Pollen jocks fly and circle around the landing in line. Hey, those are pollen jocks. Wow, I've never seen them this close. They know what it's like outside the hive. Yeah, but some don't come back. Hi, jocks. Hi, jocks. Pollen jocks hook up their backpacks to machines that pump nectar to trucks, which drive away. You guys did great. You're monsters. You're sky freaks. I love it. Punching the pollen jocks into joy. I love it. I wonder where they were. I don't know. Their day's not planned. Outside the hive flying who knows where. Doing who knows what. You can't just decide to be a pollen jock. You have to be bred for that. Right. Barry and Adam are covered in some pollen that floated off to the pollen jocks. Look at that. That's more pollen than you and I will see in a lifetime. It's just a status symbol. Bees make too much of it. Perhaps, unless you're wearing it, and the ladies see you wearing it. Barry waves at two girls standing a little away from them. Those ladies, aren't they your cousins too? Distant. Look at these two. Couple of hive Harrys. Let's have fun with them. It must be dangerous being a pollen jock. Yeah, once a bear pinned me against a mushroom. He had a paw on my throat, and with the other he was slapping me. Slaps at him with his hand to represent a scenario. Oh my, I never thought I'd knock him out. What were you doing during this? Obviously I was trying to alert the authorities. I can autograph that. Pollen jocks walk up to Barry and Adam. They pretend that Barry and Adam are really good pollen jocks. Really are pollen jocks. A little gusty out there today, wasn't it, comrades? Yeah, gusty. We're hitting a sunflower patch 6 miles from here tomorrow. 6 miles, huh? Barry! Puddle jump for us, but maybe you're not up for it. Maybe I am. You're not! We're going 0900 at J-Gate. What do you think, Buzzy boy? Are you B enough? I might be. It all depends on what 0900 means. The scene cuts to Barry looking out on Hive City from his balcony at night. Hey, Onyx. Did you... Dad, you surprised me. You decided what you're interested in, Barry? Well, there's a lot of choices, but you only get one. Do you ever get bored doing the same job every day? Son, let me tell you about stirring. You grab that stick and you just move it around, and you stir it around. You get yourself into a rhythm. It's a beautiful thing. You know, Dad, the more I think about it, maybe the honey field isn't just right for me. You were thinking of what? Making balloon animals? That's a bad job for a guy with a stinger. Janet, your son's not sure he wants to go into honey. Barry, you're so funny sometimes. I'm not trying to be funny. You're not funny. You're going into honey. Our son, the stirrer. There's gonna be a stirrer? No one's listening to me. Wait till you see the sticks I have. I could say anything right now. I'm gonna get an ant tattoo. Barry's parents don't listen to him and continue to ramble on. Let's open some honey and celebrate. Maybe I'll pierce my thorax, shave my antennae, shack up with a grasshopper, get a gold tooth, and call everybody dog. I'm so proud. The scene cuts to Barry and Adam waiting in line to get a job. We're starting work today. Today's the day. Come on, all the good jobs will be gone. Yeah, right. Pollen counting, stunt fee, pouring stir, front desk hair removal. Is it still available? Hang on. 2 left. One of them's yours. Congratulations. Step to the side. What you get? Picking crowd out. Stellar. He walks away. Wow. Couple of newbies? Yes, sir. Our first day. We are ready. Make your choice. Adam and Barry, look at the job board. There are hundreds of constantly changing panels that contain available or unavailable jobs. Looks very confusing. You want to go first? No, you go. Oh my, what's available? Restroom attendants open, not for the reason you think. Any chance of getting the Krellman? Sure, you're on. Puts the Krellman finger hat on Adam's head. Suddenly the sign for Krellman closes out. I'm sorry, the Krellman just closed out. Takes Adam's hat off. Wax monkey's always open. Krellman opened up again. What happened? A bee died. Makes an opening. See? He's dead. Another dead one. Deady. Deadified. 2 more dead. Dead from the neck up. Dead from the neck down. That's life. Oh, this is so hard. Barry remembers what the pollen shock offered him and he flies off. Eating, cooling. Stunt bee, pourer, stirrer. Humming inspector number 7, lint coordinator, striped supervisor, mite wrangler. Barry, what do you think I should? Barry? Adam turns around and sees Barry flying away. Barry! Alright, we've got the sunflower patch in quadrant 9. What happened to you? Where were you? I'm going out. Out? Out where? Out there. Oh no. I have to go. I have to, before I go to work for the rest of my life. You're gonna die. You're crazy. Hello? Another call coming in. If anyone's feeling brave, there's a Korean deli on 83rd. That gets their roses today. Hey guys, look at that. Isn't that the kid we saw yesterday? Hold it, son. Flight deck's restricted. It's okay, Lou. We're gonna take him up. Puts hand on Barry's shoulder. Really? Feeling lucky, are you? Sign here. Here. Just initial that. Thank you. Okay. You got rain advisory today. As you all know, bees cannot fly in rain. Just be careful as always. Watch your brooms. Hockey sticks, dogs, birds, bears, and bats. Also, I got a couple of reports of root beer being poured on us. Murphy's in a home because of it, babbling like a cicada. That's awful. Still talking through the megaphone. A reminder for you rookies. Bee law number 1. Absolutely no talking to humans. Alright, launch positions. All trucks are in formation. Buzz, 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 buzz. Buzz, 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 buzz. Black and yellow. Hello. To Barry, you ready for this hot shot? Yeah. Bring it on. Wing check. Antennae, check. Nectar pack, check. Wings, check. Stinger, check. Scared out of my shorts, check. Okay, ladies, let's move out. Pound those petunias, you striped stem suckers. All of you, drain those flowers. The pollen jocks fly out of the hive. Wow, I'm out. I can't believe I'm out. So blue. I feel so fast and free. Fox kite. Berry flies kite. Wow, flowers. The pollen jock puts on some high-tech goggles that shows flowers similar to heat sink goggles. This is Blue Leader. We have Rose's visual. Bring it around 30 degrees and hold. Roses! 30 degrees. Roger, bring it around. Stand to the side, kid. It's got a bit of a kick. Pollen jock fires a high-tech gun at the flower, shooting tubes that suck up the nectar from the flower and collects it into the pouch in the gun. That is one nectar collector. Ever see pollination up close? No, sir. Barry and the pollen jock fly over the field, and pollen jock sprinkles pollen as he goes. I pick up some pollen here, sprinkle it over here, maybe a dash over there. A pinch on that one. See that? It's a little bit of magic. That's amazing. Why do we do that? That's pollen power. More pollen, more flowers, more nectar, more honey for us. Cool. I'm picking up a lot of bright yellow. Could be daisies. Don't we need those? Copy that visual. Wait, one of these flowers seems to be on the move. Say again, you're reporting a moving flower? Affirmative. The pollen jock lands near the flowers, which to the audience are obviously just tennis balls. 10 in the distance. That was on the line. This is the coolest. What is it? I don't know, but I'm loving this color. It smells good. Not like a flower, but I like it. Yeah, fuzzy. Stick his hand on the ball and get it stuck. Chemically. Pollen jock finally gets his hand free from the tennis ball. Careful, guys. It's a little grabby. The pollen jocks turn around as they see Barry lying his entire body on top of one of the tennis balls. My sweet lord of bees! Candy brain, out of there! Problem? A human hand reaches down and grabs the tennis ball Barry's stuck to. Guys, this could be bad. Affirmative. Vanessa Bloom starts bouncing the tennis ball, not knowing Barry's stuck to it. Very close. Gonna hurt. Mama's little boy. Barry's being hit back and forth by two humans playing tennis. He's still stuck onto the ball. You're way out of position, rookie. Coming at you like a missile. Barry flies past the pollen jock, still to the ball. In slow motion. Help me. I don't think these are flowers. Should we tell him? I think he knows. What is this? Match point. You can start packing honey, because you're about to eat it. A pollen jock coughs, which confused Ken, and he hits the ball the wrong way, with Barry stuck to it, and it goes flying into the city. Yowzer! Barry bounces around and gets stuck in the engine of a car. He flies into the air conditioner and sees a bug that was frozen in there. Ew, gross. The man driving the car and the air conditioner, which pulls Barry into the car. There's a bee! There's a bee in the car! There's something! I'm driving! Waving at Barry. Hi, bee. Barry smiles and waves at the baby girl. Guy in the back of the car. He's back here! He's going to sting me! Nobody move. If you don't move, he won't sting you. Freeze! Barry freezes as well, hovering in the middle of the car. He blinked! Grandma whips out some bee spray and sprays everywhere in the car, climbing into the front seat, still trying to spray Barry. Spray him, Granny! What are you doing? Barry escapes the car in the air conditioner and is flying high above. The ground safe. Wow, attention level. Barry sees that storm clouds are gathering. You see rain clouds. I gotta get home. Get flying rain. Get flying rain. A raindrop hits Barry. One of his wings is damaged. Get flying rain. Second raindrop hits Barry and it spirals downwards. Mayday, mayday, bee going down. World War II plane sounds are played as he plummets, and he crash lands on a plane inside the apartment near the window. Ken, could you close the window, please? Hey, check out my new resume. I made it into a fold-out brochure. You see? Folds out. See? Folds brochure, resumes out. Folds out. Ken closes the window, trapping Barry inside. Oh no, more humans. I don't need this. Barry tries to fly away, but smashes into the window and falls again. What was that? Barry keeps trying to fly out of the window, but he keeps being knocked back. Because the window was closed. Maybe this time. This time. This time. This time. This drapes. Barry taps the glass. He doesn't understand what it is. This is diabolical. It's fantastic. I've got all my special skills, even my top 10 favorite movies. And what's number 1? Star Wars? Nah, I don't go for that. Ken makes finger guns and makes pew 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 sounds and then stops. Kind of stuff. No wonder we shouldn't talk to them. They're out of our minds. When I leave a job interview, they're flabbergasted. Can't believe what I say. Oh, Barry looking at the light in the ceiling. There's the sun. Maybe that's a way out. Starts flying towards the light bulb. Don't remember the sun having the big 75 on it. Barry hits the light bulb and falls into the dip on the table that humans are sitting at. I predicted global warming. I could feel it getting hotter. At first I thought it was just me. And he dips a chip in the bowl. He scoops up some dip with Barry on it and is about to put it in his mouth. Wait! Stop! B! And he drops the chip with Barry in fear and backs away. All the humans freak out. Stand back there, these are winter boots. Ken has winter boots on his hand. He's about to smash the beep. Vanessa saves him last second. Wait! Don't kill him. You know I'm allergic to them. This thing would kill me. Why does his life have less value than yours? Why does his life have less value than mine? Is that your statement? I'm just saying all life is valuable. You don't know what he's capable of feeling. Vanessa picks up the brochure. Okay, no, I'm just gonna stop reading like they pretend to see stuff. No, I'm just not. No, I'm gonna keep it. Vanessa picks up Ken's brochure and puts it under the glass so she can carry the bee back to the window. My brochure! There you go, little guy. Vanessa opens the window, lets Barry out. Barry stays back, is still shocked that a human saved his life. I'm not scared of him. It's an allergic thing. Put that on your resume brochure. My whole face could puff up. Making one of your special skills. Knocking someone out. It's also a special skill. Right. Bye, Vanessa. Thanks. Vanessa next week. Yogurt night. Sure, Ken. You know whatever. Vanessa tries to close the door. Ken, you can put curd chips in there. Bye. Close the door. Robert Ken's opens it again. Supposed to be less calories. Bye. Closes door. Fast forward to the next day, Barry's still inside the house. He flies to the kitchen where Vanessa's doing dishes. Talking to himself. I gotta say something. She saved my life. I gotta say something. Alright, here it goes. Turns back. What do I say? I could really be in trouble. It's a bee law. You're not supposed to talk to a human. I can't believe I'm doing it. I've got to. Barry spends himself this character in food. Oh, I can't do it. Come on. No. Yes. No. I can't. How should I start it? You like jazz? You like you like jazz? Alright. I'm gonna go on a small intermission. I'm talking for a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and... Alright. How should I start it? You like jazz? Barry strikes a pose and wiggles his eyebrow. Alright. How should I start it? Barry strikes a pose and wiggles his eyebrows. You like jazz? No, that's no good. Vanessa's about to come walk past Barry. Here she comes, speak, you fool. Hi! Vanessa gasps and drops the dishes in fright and notices Barry on the counter. I'm sorry. Vanessa, you're talking. Yes, I know. You're talking. I'm so sorry. No, it's okay. It's fine. I know I'm dreaming. But I don't recall going to bed. Well, I'm sure this is very disconcerting. This is a bit of a surprise to me. I mean, you're a bee. I am, and I'm not supposed to be doing this. Pointing to the living room where Ken tried to kill him last night. They were all trying to kill me, and if it wasn't for you, I had to thank you. It's just how I was raised. Vanessa stabs her hand with a fork to test whether she's dreaming or not. That was a little weird. I'm talking with a bee. Yeah, I'm talking to a bee, and the bee is talking to me. I just want to say I'm grateful. I'll leave now. Barry turns to leave. Wait, how did you learn to do that? What? Talking thing. Barry. Same way you did, I guess. Mama, Dada, honey, you pick it up. That's very funny. Yeah, these are funny. If we didn't laugh, we'd cry with what we have to deal with. Anyway, can I get you something? Like what? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Coffee? I don't want to put you out. It's no trouble. It takes 2 minutes. It's just coffee. I hate to impose. Vanessa starts to make coffee. Don't be ridiculous. Actually, I would love a cup. Hey, you want a rum cake? I shouldn't. Have some. No, I can't. Come on. I'm trying to lose a couple micrograms. Where? These stripes don't help. You look great. I don't know if you know anything about fashion. Are you all right? Pouring coffee on the floor and missing the cup completely. No. Flashing forward in time, Barry and Vanessa are sitting together at a table on top of an apartment building drinking coffee. He's making the tie in the cab as they're flying up Madison. He finally gets there. He runs up the steps into the church. The wedding is on. And he says, "Watermelon? I thought you said guatemon." Why would I marry a watermelon? Barry laughs, but Vanessa looks confused. Is that a bee joke? That's the kind of stuff we do. Yeah, different. So, what are you gonna do, Barry? Barry stands on top of a sugar cube, floating in his coffee, and paddles it around. About work? I don't know. I want to do my part for the hive, but I can't do it the way they want. I know how you feel. You do? Sure. My parents want me to be a lawyer or a doctor, but I wanted to be a florist. Really? My only interest is flowers. Our new queen was just elected with that same campaign slogan. Anyway, if you look, give me a candy out of a bag. There's my hive right there. See it? You're in Sheep Meadow? Yeah. I'm right off the turtle round. I'm right off the turtle pond. No way, I know that area. I lost a toe ring there once. Why do girls put rings in their toes? Why not? It's like putting a hat on your knee. Maybe I'll try that. Oh, let me eat this. Alright. The custodian installing a light bulb looks over at them to his perspective. Looks like Vanessa is talking to a cup of coffee on the table. You alright, ma'am? Oh yeah, fine. Just having 2 cups of coffee. Anyway, this has been great. Thanks for the coffee. Yeah, it's no trouble. Sorry I couldn't finish it. If I did, I'd be able to rest up. I'd be up the rest of my life. Barry points towards the round cake. Can I take a piece of this cake with me? Sure, here, have a crumb. Vanessa hands Barry a crumb. It's so pretty picky, Barry. Thanks. Yeah. Alright, well then. I guess I'll see you around. Or not. Okay, Barry. And thank you so much again for before. Oh, that was nothing. Well, not nothing, but anyway. Vanessa and Barry hold hands, but Vanessa has to hold out a finger because her hand's too big and Barry holds that. The custodian looks over again and it appears Vanessa is laughing at her coffee again. The light bulb that he was screwing in sparks, and he falls off the ladder. Fast forward inside, see these scientists testing out a parachute in a Honix wind tunnel. This can't possibly work. He's all set to go. We may as well try it. Okay, Dave, pull the chute. Dave pulls the chute and the wind slams him against the wall and he falls on his feet. Camera pans over to see Barry and Adam walking together. Sounds amazing. It was amazing. It was the scariest, happiest moment of my life. Humans can't believe you were humans! I can't believe you were with humans. Giant, scary humans. What were they like? Huge and crazy. They talk crazy. They eat crazy giant things. They drive crazy. Do they try and kill you, like on TV? Some of them, but some of them don't. How did you get back? Poodle. You did it, and I am glad. You saw whatever you wanted to see. You had your experience. Now you can pick out your job and be normal. Well, I met someone. You did? Was she bee-ish? A wasp? Your parents will kill you. No, not a wasp. Spider? I'm not attracted to spiders. I know, for everyone else, it's the hottest thing, with the 8 legs and all. I can't get by that face. So who is she? She's human. No, that's a bee law. You wouldn't break a bee law. Her name's Vanessa. Adam puts his head on his hands. Oh boy. She's so nice, and she's a florist. Oh no, you're dating a human florist? We're not dating. You're flying outside the hive, talking to humans that attack our homes. With power washers and M80s. That's one eighth a stick of dynamite. She saved my life, and she understands me. This is over. Eat this. Barry gives Adam a piece of the crumb that he got from Vanessa. Adam eats it. Adam's tone changed. This is not over. What was that? They call it a crumb. It was so stinging, stripy. And that's not what they eat. That's what falls off when they eat. You know what a Cinnabon is? No. Adam opens the door and him pulls away Barry. It's bread and cinnamon frosting. Be quiet. They heat it up. Sit down. Adam forces Barry to sit down. They're rambling about Cinnabons. Really hot. Adam grabs Barry by the shoulders. Listen to me! We're not them. We're us. There's us and there's them. Yes, but who can deny the heart that is yearning? There's no yearning. Stop yearning. Listen to me. You've got to start thinking B, my friend. Thinking B. Thinking B. Worker bees. And Adam. Thinking B. Thinking B. Thinking B. Thinking B. Flash forward in time, Barry is laying on a raft in a pool full of honey, wearing his sunglasses. Here he is, he's in the pool. You know what your problem is, Barry? Barry pulls down his sunglasses, he looks annoyed. Gotta start thinking, B. How much longer will this go on? It's been 3 days. Why aren't you working? Put sunglasses back on. I've got a lot of big life decisions to think about. What life? You have no life. You have no job. You're barely a bee. Would it kill you to make a little honey? Barry rolls off the raft and sinks into the honey pool. Barry, come out. Your father's talking to you. Martin, would you like to talk to him? Barry, I'm talking to you. Barry keeps sinking into the honey until he's suddenly in Central Park having a picnic with Vanessa. Barry has a cup of honey as he clinks it clinks his glasses with Vanessa's. Suddenly a mosquito lands on Vanessa and she slaps it, killing it. Both gasp and burst out laughing. You coming? The camera pans over and Vanessa is climbing into a small yellow airplane. Got everything? All set. Go ahead, I'll catch up. Vanessa lifts off and flies ahead. Don't be too long. Barry catches up with Vanessa and he sticks out his arms like an Anna airplane. He rolls from side to side and Vanessa copies him with the airplane. Watch this! Barry stays back and watches as Vanessa draws a heart in the air using pink smoke from the plane. But on the last loop-de-loop, she suddenly crashes into a mountain and the plane explodes. The destroyed plane falls into some rocks and explodes a second time. Vanessa! As Barry is yelling, his mouth fills with honey and he wakes up, discovering that he was just daydreaming. He slowly sinks back into the honey pool. We're still here. I told you not to yell at him. He doesn't respond to yelling. Then why yell at me? Because you don't listen. I'm not listening to this. Sorry, I gotta go. Where are you going? I'm meeting a friend. A girl? Is this why you can't decide? Bye. Barry flies out the door and Martin shakes his head. I just hope she's B-ish. Fast forward in time and Barry's sitting on Vanessa's shoulder and she is closing up her shop. They have a huge parade of flowers every year in Pasadena. So be in the Tournament of Roses. That is every florist's dream. Up on a float surrounded by flowers, crowds cheering. A tournament? Do the roses compete in athletic events? No. Alright, I've got one. How come you don't fly everywhere? It's exhausting. Why don't you run everywhere? It's faster. Yeah, okay, I see. Alright, your turn. TiVo. You can't just freeze live TV. That's insane. Vanessa, you don't have that? We have HIVO, but it's a disease. It's a horrible, horrible disease. Oh my. A human walks by and Barry narrowly avoids him. Dumb bees. You must want to sting all those jerks. We try not to sting. It's usually fatal for us. So you have to watch your temper and walk into a store. Very carefully. You kick a wall, take a walk. Write an angry letter and throw it out. Work through it like any emotion. Anger, jealousy, lust. Suddenly an employee, Hector, hits a Barry off of Vanessa's shoulder. Hector thinks he's saving Vanessa. To Barry. Oh my goodness, are you okay? Barry's getting off the floor. Yeah. What is wrong with you? It's a bug. He's not bothering anybody. Get out of here, you creep. Vanessa hits Hector across the face with the magazine he had in his hips. And then hits him in the head. Hector backed away, covering his head. What was that? A pick ends save curricular? Vanessa sets Barry back on her shoulder. Yeah, it was. How did you know? Felt like about 10 pages. 75 is pretty much our limit. You've really got that down to a science. Oh, we have to. I lost a cousin to Italian vote. I'll bet. Barry looks to his right and notices there is honey for sale in this aisle. What in the name of mighty Hercules is this? Barry looks at all the brands of honey. How did this get here? Cute Bee, Golden Blossom, Ray Liotta Private Select? Barry puts his hands up, slowly turns around, and a look of disgust on his face. Is he that actor? I never heard of him. Why is this here? For people, we eat it. You don't have enough food of your own? Hector looks back and notices Vanessa's talking to Barry. Well, yes. How do you get it? Bees make it. I know who makes it, and it's hard to make it. There's heating, cooling, stirring. You need a whole Kremlin thing. It's organic. It's organic. It's organic. It's just honey, Barry. Just what? Bees don't know about this. This is stealing. A lot of stealing. You've taken our homes, schools, hospitals. This is all we have. And it's on sale. I'm getting to the bottom of this. I am getting to the bottom of all this. Alright, you know what? I think for here, I'm going to go ahead and go on intermission. For now. Because if I keep doing... If I, like, power through, I'm going to, like, go... I'm going to, like... I don't want to get myself too hoarse, so I'm going to go on intermission for now, and I'll be back in, like, 3 minutes. Alright. Flash forward in time, Barry paints his face with black stripe. Like a soldier who seeks the storage section of the store. Two men, including Hector, are loading boxes in some truck. Hey, Hector. Almost done? Almost. Barry takes a step back to peek around the corner. He is here. I sense it. Well, I guess I'll go home now. Hector pretends to walk away in place and speaking loudly. I just leave this nice honey out. No one around. You're busted, fox boy. I knew I heard something, so you can talk. I can talk, and now you'll start talking. Where'd you get the sweet stuff? Who's your supplier? I don't understand. I thought we were friends. The last thing we wanted to do is upset bees. Hector takes a thumbtack out of the board and behind him and sword fights Barry. Barry using a stinger like a sword. You're too late. It's ours now. You, sir, have crossed the wrong sword. You, sir, will be lunch for my iguana, Ignacio. Barry hits the thumbtack out of Hector's hand and Hector surrenders. Where's the honey coming from? Tell me where. Pointing to leaving truck. Honey, Honey Farms. It comes from Honey Farms. Barry chases after the truck, but it's getting away. He flies onto a bicyclist's backpack and he catches up to the truck. Car driver. Crazy person! Barry flies off the land and lands on the windshield of the Honey Farms truck. Barry looks around and sees dead bugs splattered everywhere. Horrible thing has happened here. These faces, they never knew what hit them, and now they're on the road to nowhere. Barry hears a sudden whisper. Looks up and sees moose blood, a mosquito playing dead. Just keep still. What? You're not dead? Do I look dead? They will wipe anything that moves. Where are you headed? Honey Farms. I am onto something huge here. I'm going to Alaska. Moose blood. Moose blood. Crazy stuff. Blows your head off. Another bug playing dead. I'm going to Tacoma. Barry looks at another bug. And you? He really is dead. Alright. Another bug hits the windshield and the driver notices. Activate the windshield wipers. Uh-oh. The windshield wipers are slowly sliding over the dead bugs and wiping them off. What is that? Oh no. A wiper! Triple blade! Triple blade! Jump on! It's your only chance, B! Moose Blood and Barry grab onto the wiper and they hold on as it wipes the windshield. Why does everything have to be so doggone clean? How much do you people really need to see? Bangs on the windshield. Open your eyes. Stick your head out the window. From NPR News in Washington, I'm Carl Cassell. Don't kill no more bugs. Moose Blood and Barry are washed off by the wiper fluid. B! Moose Blood guy! Barry starts screaming as he hangs onto the antenna. Suddenly it is revealed that the water bug is also hanging onto the antenna. There is a pause and then Barry and the water bug both start screaming. You hear something? Like what? Like Tiny screaming. Turn off the radio. The antenna starts to lower and gets low and sinks into the truck. The water bug flies off and Barry's forced to let it go and he's blown away. Luckily lands inside a horn on top of the truck where he finds Moose Blood, who was blown into the same place. What's up, B-boy? Hey, Blood. Fast forward in time, we see Barry's deep within conversation with Moose Blood. They've been sitting in this truck for a while. Just a row of honey jars, as far as the eye could see. Wow. I assume wherever this truck goes is where they're getting it. I mean, that honey's ours. He's hang tight. We're all jammed in. It's a close community. Not us, man. We're on our own. Every mosquito on his own. What if you get in trouble? You a mosquito. You in trouble. Nobody likes us. They just smack. See a mosquito? Smack, smack. At least you're out in the world. You must meet girls. Mosquito girls try to trade up. Get with a moth, dragonfly. Mosquito girl don't want no mosquito. The ambulance passes by and it has a blood donation sign on it. You've got to be kidding me. Moose Blood's about to leave the building. So long, B. Moose Blood leaves and flies out the window of the ambulance where there are other mosquitoes hanging out. Hey guys, Moose Blood! I knew I'd catch y'all down here. Did you bring your crazy straw? Truck goes out of view and Barry notices that the truck he's on is pulling into a camp of some sort. We throw it in jars, slap a label on it, and it's pretty much pure profit. What is this place? A bee's got a brain the size of a pinhead. They are pinheads. Pinhead. Check out the new smoker. Oh, sweet. That's one you want. The Thomas 3000. Smoker. 90 puffs a minute. Semi-automatic, twice the nicotine, all the tar. A couple breaths of this knocks them right out. They make the honey and we make the money. They make the honey and we make the money? Beekeeper sprays hundreds of cheap miniature apartments with smoker. The bees are fainting or passing out. Oh my, what's going on? Are you okay? Barry flies out into one of the apartments and helps a bee couple get off the ground. They're coughing and it's hard for them to stand. Yeah, it doesn't last too long. Do you know you're in a fake hive with fake walls? Our queen was moved here. We had no choice. Apartment room is clearly empty except the photo on the wall. Is this your queen? That's a man in woman's clothes. That's a drag queen. What is this? Barry flies out and he discovers that there are hundreds of these structures, each housing hundreds of bees. Thousands of bees. There's hundreds of them. Barry takes out his camera and takes pictures of these bee work camps. The beekeepers look very evil in these depictions. Bee honey. Our honey is being brazenly stolen on a massive scale. This is worse than anything bears have done. I intend to do something. Flash forward at the same time, and Barry is showing these pictures to his parents. Oh, Barry, stop. Who told you humans are taking our honey? That's a rumor. Do these look like rumors? Holds up the pictures. Uncle Carl. That's a conspiracy theory. These are obviously doctored photos. How did you get mixed up with this? He's been talking to humans. What? Talking to humans. He has a human girlfriend and they make out. Make out? Barry? You do not. You wish you could. Whose side are you on? The bees. He's been sitting in the back of the room until this entire time. I did a cricket once in San Antonio. Those crazy legs kept me up all night. I want to do it for all our lives. Nobody works harder than bees. Dad, I remember you coming home and looked so overworked. Your hands were still stirring. You couldn't stop. I remember that. What right do they have to our honey? We live on 2 cups a year. They put it in lip balm for no reason whatsoever. Hold on. Even if it's true, what can one bee do? Sting them where it really hurts? In the face, the eye, that would hurt. No. Up the nose? That's a killer. Only one place you could sting the humans, on a place where it matters. Flash forward a bit in time and we're watching the bee news. High at 5. The Hive's only a full-hour action news source. No more bee beers. With Bob Bumblebee, the anchor desk, weather with Storm Stinger. Sports with the Buzz Larvae and Jeanette Chung. Bob Bumble. Good evening, I'm Bob Bumble, and I am Jeanette Chung. The Tri-Country Bee, Barry Benson, intends to sue human race for stealing her honey, packaging it and profiting from it illegally. Tomorrow night, I'm B. Larry King. We'll have 3 former queens here in our studio discussing their new book. Recipe slurping. Classy ladies, out this week on Hexagon. This scene changes to an interview on the news with B version of Larry King and Barry. Tonight we're talking to Barry Benson. Did you ever think I'm a kid from the Hive? I can't do this. Bees have never been afraid to change the world. What about the Bee Columbus, Bee Gandhi, Bee Jesus, Bee Larry King? Where I'm from, we never sue humans. We were thinking of stickball or candy stores. How old are you? Bee Larry King. This bee community is supporting you in this case, which will be the trial of the bee century. You know, they have a Larry King in human world too. It's a common name. Next week. It looks like Ewan has a show in suspenders and collar dots. Next week. Well, that's just quotes on the bottom from the guests, even though you just heard them. Bear Week next week. A scary, hairy, and here. Live. B. Larry King gets annoyed and flies away off screen. Always leans forward, pointy shoulders, squinty eyes, very Jewish. Flash forward in time, we see Vanessa enter and Ken enters behind her. They are arguing. In tennis, you attack at the point of weakness. It was my grandmother, Ken. She's 81. Honey, her backhand's a joke. I'm not gonna take advantage of that. Quiet, please. Actual work going on here. Pointing at Barry. Is that the same bee? Yes, it is. I'm helping him sue the human race. Hello. Hello, bee. This is Ken. Recalling the winter boots incident earlier. Yeah, I remember you. Timberland, size 10.5. Vibram Soul, I believe. Why does he talk again? Listen, you better go, because we're really busy working. But it's our yogurt night. Holding the door open for Ken. Bye-bye. Why is this night so difficult? Ken Ken leaves and Vanessa walks over to Barry. His workplace is a mess. You poor thing. You two have been at this for hours. Yes, the N atom here has been a huge help. Frosting. How many sugars? Just one. I try not to use the competition, so why are you helping me? Bees have good qualities, and it takes my mind off the shop. Instead of flowers, people are giving balloon bouquets now. Those are great if you're there. And artificial flowers. Oh, those just get me psychotic. Yeah, me too. Ben stingers, pointless pollination. Bees must hate those fake things. Nothing wrong than a daffodil that's had work done. Maybe this could make up for it a little bit. Excuse me. This lawsuit's a pretty big deal, I guess. You sure you want to go through with it? I am sure. When I'm done with the humans, they won't be able to say, "Honey, I'm home," without paying a royalty. Flash forward in time and watching human news. Camera shows crowd outside a courthouse. It's an incredible scene here in downtown Manhattan, where the world anxiously awaits because for the first time in history, we will hear for ourselves if a honeybee can actually speak. We're no longer watching through a news camera. What have we gotten into here, Barry? It's pretty big, isn't it? Looking at the hundreds of people around the courthouse, I can't believe how many humans don't work during the day. You think billion-dollar multinational food companies have good lawyers? Everybody needs to stay behind the barricade. Luminous drives up a fat man, Leighton Montgomery, a honey industry owner, gets out and walks past Barry. What's the matter? I don't know, I just gotta chill. Fast forward in time and everyone's in court. Well, if it isn't the B team, honey industry lawyers. You boys work on this? All rise. The Honorable Judge Bumbleton Presidig. Judge Bumbleton. All right. Case number 4475, Superior Court of New York, Barry B. Benson v. The honey industry is now in session. Mr. Montgomery, you're representing the 5 food companies collectively? A privilege. Mr. Benson, you're representing all of the bees of the world? Everyone looks closely and they're waiting to see if Ben can really talk. If a bee can really talk. Barry makes several buzzing sounds that sound like a bee. I'm kidding. Yes, Your Honor. We're ready to proceed. Mr. Montgomery, your opening statement, please. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, my grandmother was a simple woman. Born on a farm, she believed it was a man's divine right to benefit from the bounty of nature God before us. If we lived in the topsy-turvy world Mr. Benson imagines, just think of what would it mean. I would have to negotiate with the silkworm, or the elastic in my breeches. Talking bee. Garvey walks over and looks at Barry. How do we know this isn't some sort of holographic motion picture captured Hollywood wizardry? They could be using laser beams, robotics, ventriloquism, cloning for all we know. You could be on steroids. Mr. Benson. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no trickery here. I'm just an ordinary bee. Honey's pretty important to me. It's important to all bees. We invented it, we make it, and we protect it with our lives. Unfortunately, there are some people in this room who think they can take it from us. Because we're the little guys. I'm hoping that after this is all over, you'll see how, by taking our honey, you're not only taking everything we have, but everything we are. I wish she'd dress like that all the time. So nice. Call your first witness. So, Mrs. Klaus Vander Hayden of Honey Farms, big company you have. I suppose so. I see you also own Honey Burton and Honoron. Yes, they provide beekeepers for our farms. Beekeeper. I find that to be a very disturbing term. I don't imagine you employ any bee freers, do you? No. I couldn't hear you. No. Because you don't free bees, you keep bees. Not only that, it seems you thought a bear would be an appropriate image for a jar of honey. They're very lovable creatures. Yogi Bear, Fozzie Bear, Build-A-Bear. You mean like this? The bear from over the hedge barges in. Over the hedge? Barges in through the back door and it is roaring and standing on its hind legs. It is thrashing its claws and people are screaming. It's being held back by a guard who has a bear on a chain. Pointing in the roaring bear. Bears kill bees. How'd you like his head crashing through your living room? Gliding into your couch, spitting out your throw pillows. Okay, that's enough. Take him away. Bear stops roaring and thrashing and walks out. So, Mr. Sting, thank you for being here. Your name intrigues me. Where have I heard it before? I was with a band called the Police. But you never been a police officer, have you? No, I haven't. No, you haven't. And here we have yet another example of beat cultural casualty stolen by a human. You're nothing more than a prance about stage name. Oh, please. Have you ever been stung, Mr. Sting? Because I'm feeling a little stung, Sting. Or should I say, Mr. Gordon M. Summer? That's not his real name, you idiots! Mr. Leota, first belated congratulations on your Emmy win for a guest spot on ER in 2005. Thank you, thank you. I see from your revenue that you're devilishly handsome. With a churning inner turmoil, it's ready to blow. I enjoy what I do. Is that a crime? Not yet, it isn't. But is this what it's come to for you? Exploiting tiny, helpless bees so you don't have to rehearse your part and learn your lines, sir. Watch it, Benson. I could blow right now. This isn't a good fella. This is a bad fella. Ray Liotta goes in and tries to grab Barry. Why doesn't someone just step on this creep and we can all go home? Order in this court! You're all sinking it. Judge Poppleton starts banging her gavel. Order! Order, I say! Say it! Mr. Liotta, please sit down. We see a montage of magazines which feature the court case flash forward in time and Barry is back home with Vanessa. I think it was awfully nice of that bear to pitch in like that. I think the jury's on our sides. Are we doing everything right now? You know, legally? I'm a florist. Right, well, here's to a great team. A great team. Ken walks in from work. Sees Barry. He looks upset when he sees Barry clinking a glass of Vanessa. Well, hello. Hello. I didn't think you were coming. No, I was just late. I tried to call, but Ken holds up his phone and flips it open. The phone has no charge. The battery. I didn't want all of this to go to waste, so I called Barry. Luckily, he was free. Oh, that was lucky. Ken sits down at the table across from Barry and Vanessa leaves the room. There's a little left. I could heat it up. Not taking his eyes off Barry. Ken. Yeah, heat it up. Sure, whatever. So I hear you're quite a tennis player. I'm not much for the game myself. The ball's a little grabby. That's where I usually sit. Right. Where's where Barry's sitting? There. Calling from another room. Ken, Barry was looking at your resume and he agreed with me that eating with chopsticks isn't really a special skill. You think I don't see what you're doing? I know how hard it is to find the right job. We have that in common. Do we? These have 100% employment, but we do jobs like taking the crud out. That's just what I was thinking of doing. And reaches for a fork and on the table and knocks it on the floor. He goes to pick it up. Ken, I let Barry borrow your razor for his fuzz. I hope that was alright. Ken quickly rises back up, hearing this, but hits his head on the table and yells, I'm going to drain the old stinger. Yeah, you do that. Barry flies past Ken and gets to the bathroom and Ken freaks out. Splashing some of the wine he used to cool his head and his eyes. He yells in anger. Barry looks at the magazine featuring his victories in court. Look at that. Barry flies in the bathroom, he puts his hand on his head and Barry flies into the bathroom. He puts his hand on his head, but this hurts him and makes him even madder. He yells again. Barry is washing his hands in the sink, but Ken walks in. You know, I just thought I'd had it. Closes the bathroom door behind with your little mind games. Ken is menacingly rolling up the magazine. What's that? Televogue. Mamma mia, that's a lot of pages! It's a lot of ads. Remember what Van said? Why is your life more valuable than mine? That's funny. I just can't seem to recall that. Ken smashes everything off the sink with the magazine and Barry narrowly escapes. Ken follows Barry around and tries to hit him with the magazine, but keeps missing. Ken gets a spray bottle. I think something stinks in here. I love the smell of flowers. Ken holds the lighter in front of the spray bottle. How do you like the smell of flames? Not as much. Ken fires his makeshift flamethrower and misses Barry, burning the bathroom. He torches the whole room but loses his footing and falls into the bathtub. After getting hit by the falling object 3 times, he picks up the shower head, revealing a water bug hiding under it. Water bug, not taking slide. Barry gets up out of the pile of bathroom supplies and he is wearing a chopstick hat. Ken, I'm wearing a chopstick hat. This is pathetic. Ken switches the shower head to lethal. I've got issues. Ken sprays Barry with the shower head and he crash lands into the toilet. Ken menacingly looks down to the toilet. Barry. Well, 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 a royal flush. You're bluffing. Am I? Flushes toilet. Barry grabs a chapstick from the toilet seat and uses it to surf in the flushing toilet. Surf's up, dude. Barry flies out of the toilet on the chapstick and sprays Ken in the face with toilet water. Ew, poo water. That bowl is gnarly. Aiming toilet cleaner at Barry. Except for those dirty yellow rings. Barry cowers and covers his head, and Vanessa runs in and takes the toilet cleaner from Ken before he hits Barry. Kenneth, what are you doing? Leaning towards Barry. You know, I don't even like honey. I don't eat it. We need to talk. Vanessa pulls Ken out of the bathroom. He's just a little bee, and he happens to be the nicest bee I've met in a long time. Long time? What are you talking about? Are there other bugs in your life? No, but there are other things bugging me in life, and you're one of them. Fine. Talking bees, no yogurt night. My nerves are fried from riding on this emotional roller coaster. Goodbye, Ken. Ken huffs and walks out and slams the door, but suddenly walks back in, stares at Barry. And for your information, I prefer sugar-free artificial sweeteners made by man. Ken leaves again. Vanessa leans in towards Barry. I'm sorry about all that. Ken walks back in again. I know it's got an aftertaste. I like it. Ken leaves for the last time. I always felt there was some kind of barrier between Ken and me. I couldn't overcome it. Oh well. Are you okay for the trial? I believe Mr. Montgomery is about out of ideas. Flash forward in time. Barry and Adam and Vanessa are back in court. We would like to call Mr. Barry B. Benson to the stand. Good idea. You can really see why he's considered one of the best lawyers. Barry stares at Adam. Yeah. Layton, you've got to weave some magic with this jury, or it's going to be all over. Don't worry. The only thing I have to do is turn this jury around. Is to remind them of what they don't like about bees. You got the tweezers? Are you allergic? Only to losing, son. Only to losing. Mr. Benson B., I'll ask you what I think we'd all like to know. What exactly is your relationship to that woman? He points at Vanessa. We're friends. Good friends? Yes. How good? Do you live together? Wait a minute. Are you her little bed bug? Adam's stinger starts vibrating. He is agitated. I've seen a bee documentary or two, from what I understand. Doesn't your queen give birth to all the bee children? Yeah, but pointing at Janet and Martin. So those aren't your real parents? Oh, Barry. Yes, they are. Hold me back. Vanessa tries to hold Adam back. He wants to sting Montgomery. You're an intelligent bee, aren't you, Benson? He's denouncing bees. Don't y'all date your cousins? Montgomery leans over to the jury and then on the jury stand and stares at Adam. Objection! Vanessa raises her hand to the object, but Adam gets free. He flies straight at Montgomery. I'm going to pin cushion this guy. Don't. It's not what he wants. Adam stings Montgomery in the butt and he starts thrashing around. I'm hit! Oh lordy, I am hit! Banging gavel. Order! Overreact. The venom is coursing through my veins. I have been felled by a winged beast of destruction. You see, You can't treat them like equals. They're striped savages. Singing's the only thing they know. It's their way. Adam, stay with me. I can't feel my legs. Montgomery overreacting and throwing his body around the room. What angel of mercy will come forward to suck the poison from my heaven buttocks? I will have order in this court. Order! Order, please! Flash forward in time, we see human news reporter. Okay, so the honeybees versus the human race took a pointed turn against the bees yesterday when one of their legal teams stung Leighton T. Montgomery. Adam is laying in a hospital bed and Barry flies in to see him. Hey, buddy. Hey. Is there much pain? Yeah. I blew the whole case, didn't I? It doesn't matter. What matters is you're alive. You could have died. I'd be better off dead. Look at me. Small plastic sword is replicated as Adam's Singer. They got it from the cafeteria downstairs in a tuna sandwich. Look, there's a little celery still on it. What's all celery in size? What was it like to sting someone? I can't explain it. It was all adrenaline and then ecstasy. Alright, you think it was all a trap? Of course, I'm sorry. I flew us right into this. What were we thinking? Look at us. We're just a couple of bugs in the world. What will the humans do to us if they win? I don't know. I hear they put roaches in motels. That doesn't sound too bad. Adam, they check us in, but they don't check out. Oh my. Did you get a nurse to close that window? Why? Smoke. We can see that two humans are smoking cigarettes outside. Bees don't smoke. Right, bees don't smoke. Bees don't smoke. But some bees are smoking. That's it. That's our case. It is? It's not over? Get dressed. I've got to go somewhere. Get back to the court and stall. Stall any way you can. Flash forward in time and Adam's making paper boat in the courtroom. And assume you've done step 29 correctly, you're ready for the tub. We see that the injury have each made their own paper boats after being taught by Adam. They all look confused. Judge Bumpton. Mr. Flayman. Yes, Your Honor. Where is the rest of your team? Well, Your Honor, it's interesting. These are trained to fly haphazardly, and as a result, we don't make a very good time. I actually heard a funny story about. Your Honor, haven't these ridiculous bugs taken up enough of this court's valuable time? How much longer will we allow these absurd shenanigans to go on? They have presented no compelling evidence to support their charges against my clients who run legitimate businesses. I move for a complete dismissal of this entire case. Mr. Flayman, I'm afraid I'm going to have to consider Mr. Montgomery's motion. But you can't. We have a terrific case. Where's your proof? Where's the evidence? Show me the smoking gun. Barry flies to the door. Hold it, Your Honor. You want a smoking gun? Here is your smoking gun. Vanessa walks in holding a bee smoker. She sets it down on the judge's podium. What is that? It's a bee smoker. Picks up smoke. What is this? This little harmless contraption? This couldn't hurt a fly, let alone a bee. Montgomery accidentally fires it at the bees in the crowd and they faint and cough. Dozens of reporters start taking pictures of the suffering bees. Look at what has happened to bees who have never been asked, smoking or none. Is this what nature intended for us? To be forcibly addicted to smoke machines and man-made wooden slat work camps, living out our lives as honey slaves to the white man? Barry points to the honey industry owners. One of them is an African American, so he awkwardly separates himself from the others. What are we gonna do? He's playing the species card. Ladies and gentlemen, please, free these bees. Free the bees. Free the bees. Bees in the crowd. Free the bees, human jury. Free the bees. Free the bees. The court finds in favor of the bees. Vanessa, we won. I knew you could do it. High five. Vanessa hits Barry hard because her hand is too big. Sorry. Overjoyed. I'm okay. You know what this means? All the honey will finally belong to the bees. Now we won't have to work so hard all the time. This is an unholy perversion of the balance of nature, Benson. You'll regret this. Montgomery leaves and Barry goes outside the courtroom. Several reporters start asking Barry questions. Barry, how much honey is out there? Alright, one at a time. Barry, who are you wearing? My sweater is Ralph Lauren and I have no pants. Barry flies outside. Paparazzi and Adam and Vanessa stay back. To Vanessa, what if Montgomery's alright? What do you mean? We've been living the B way for a long time. 27 million years. Flash forward in time and Barry's talking to a man. Congratulations on your victory. What will you demand as a settlement? First, we'll demand a complete shutdown of all bee work camps. As Barry is talking, we see a montage of men putting closed tape over the work camps and freeing the bees in the crappy apartments. Then we want back the honey that was ours to begin with. Every last drop. Every last drop. Men in suits are pushing all the honey off the aisle into the carts. We demand an end to the glorification of the bear as anything more. We see a statue of a bear-shaped honey container being pulled down by bees. Then a filthy, smelly, bad breath stink machine. We're all aware of what they do in the woods. You see Winnie the Pooh sharing his honey with Piglet in the crosshairs of a high-tech sniper rifle. Looking through the binoculars. Wait for my signal. Take him out. Winnie gets hit by a tranquilizer dart and dramatically falls off the log he was standing on. His tongue hanging out, Piglet looks at Pooh in fear, and the sniper takes the honey. He'll have nausea for a few hours, and then he'll be fine. We will no longer tolerate B-negative nicknames. Mr. Singh is sitting at home until he's taken out of his house by the men in suits. But it's just a prance about stage name. Unnecessary conclusion of honey in bogus health for bogus! Bogus! We did it! I'm in the fucking movie, let's go! Bogus health products. I wanna blow my nose real quick. Oh my god, I'm in the fucking movie! Sorry, I got excited there. And la-dee-da, human. Tea time snack garnishments. An old lady is mixing honey into her tea, but suddenly men in suits smash their face down on the table and take the honey. Can't breathe. A honey truck pulls up the Barry's hive. Working it in, boys. Hold it right there. Good. Good. Tap it. Tons of honey is being pumped into the hive storage. Honey overflows from the cup. Mr. Buswell, we just passed 3 cups. And there's gallons more coming. I think we need to shut down. Shut down? We never shut down. Shut down honey production. Stop making honey. Bees all leave their stations. 2 bees run into a room and they put the keys into a machine. Turn your keys, sir. The worker bees dramatically turn their keys, which opens the button which they press, shutting down the honey-making machines. This is the first time this ever happened. What do we do now? Flash forward in time, and a bee is about to jump into a pool full of honey. Cannonball! The bee gets stuck in the honey, and we get a short montage of bees leaving work. See pollen jocks flying, but one of them gets a call on his antenna. Through phone? We're shunning honey production. Mission abort. Aborting pollination and nectar detail. Returning to base. Pollen jocks fly back to the hive. We get a time lapse of Central Park slowly wilting away as the bees all relax. Adam, you wouldn't believe how much honey was out there. Oh yeah? What's going on? Where is everybody? The entire street is deserted. Are they out celebrating? They're home. They don't know what to do. Laying out, sleeping in. I heard your Uncle Carl was on his way to San Antonio with a cricket. At least we got our honey back. Sometimes I think so. What if humans liked our honey? Who wouldn't? It's the greatest thing in the world. I was excited to be part of making it. This was my new desk. This was my new job. I wanted to do it really well. And now I can't. Flash forward in time, Barry is talking to Vanessa. I don't understand why they're not happy. I thought their lives would be better. They're doing nothing. It's amazing. Honey really changes people. You don't have any idea what's going on, do you? What did you want to show me? Vanessa takes Barry to the rooftop where they first had coffee, moist restore. This, points at her flowers, They're all gray and wilting. What happened here? That is not the half of it. Small flash forward in time. Vanessa and Barry are on the roof of her store and she points to Central Park. You see that Central Park is no longer green and colorful. Rather, it is gray, brown, and dead-like. It's very depressing to look at. Welcome back, Eddie. Oh no. Oh my. They're all wilting. Doesn't look very good, does it? No. And whose fault do you think it is? You know, I'm gonna guess bees. Staring at Barry. Bees? Specifically me? I didn't think bees not needing to make this would affect all things. Also, I'm doing this because I got to 50 followers and also I'm just gonna let you know I'm not gonna pay too much attention to chat, so if anyone else comes in, be sure to welcome them. Fuck myself. I don't think these they're all waiting. Doesn't look very good, does it? No. Whose fault do you think that is? You know, I'm gonna guess bees. Bees? Specifically me. I didn't think bees not needing to make honey would affect all these things. It's just not. It's not just flowers. Fruits, vegetables, they all need bees. That's our whole SAT test right there. Test right there. Takeaway procedure that affects the entire animal kingdom. And then, of course, human species. So if there's no more pollination, it could all just go south here, couldn't it? I know this is also partly my fault. How about a suicide pact? How do we do it? I'll sting you, you step on me. That just kills you twice. Right. Listen, Barry. Sorry, I gotta get going. I don't know how much I have left, by the way. To Barry to himself. I had opened my mouth and talked. Vanessa, why are you leaving? Where are you going? Vanessa's getting into a taxi. The final tournament of Roses Parade in Pasadena. They've moved it to this weekend because all the flowers are dying. It's the last chance I'll ever have to see it. Vanessa, I just want to say I'm sorry. I never meant to turn out like this. I know, me neither. Taxi starts to drive away. Tournament of Roses. Roses can't do sports. Wait a minute. Roses. Vanessa! Barry flies after the taxi. Vanessa! Roses! Barry's flying outside the window of the taxi. Roses are flowers. Yes, they are. Flowers, bees, pollen. I know. That's why this is the last parade. Maybe not. Could you ask him to slow down? Could you slow down? I gotta sneeze, hold on. Alright. Taxi driver screeches to the stop and Barry keeps flying forward. Barry flies back to the window. Okay, I made a huge mistake. This is a total disaster. All my fault. Yes, it's kind of is. I've ruined the planet. I wanted to help you. With the flower shop, I've made it worse. Actually, it's completely closed down. I thought maybe you were remodeling, but I have another idea, and it's greater than my previous ideas combined. I don't want to hear it. All right, they have made it. They have the roses. The roses have the pollen. I know every bee, plant, and flower bud in this park. All we gotta do is get what they've got back here with what we've got. Bees, park, pollen, flowers, repollination across the nation. Tournament of Roses. They've got nothing but flowers, cotton candy. I'm gonna go on intermission real quick. I'm losing a little breath. I'm just losing myself. Hold on. Alright. Oh, I just returned. But also, I'll go ahead and answer your question on why I sound different. I have a new microphone. I got rid of my old piece of garbage Blue Yeti microphone, and now I have a Shure SM7B. Alright. I'm just gonna keep continuing. I just want to get this done. Security will be tight. I have an idea. Flash forwarding time, Vanessa is about to board a plane which has all the roses on board. Why don't you say that? Because I'm literally half that. Vanessa Bloom, FTD, holds out a badge. Official floral business. It's real. Sorry, ma'am. Nice brooch. Thank you. It was a gift. Barry is revealed to be hiding inside the brooch. Flashback in time, and Barry and Vanessa are discussing their plan. Excuse me. Once inside, we just picked the right float. How about the princess and the pea? I could be the princess, and you could be the pea. Yes, I got it. Where should I sit? What are you? I believe I'm the pea. The pea? It goes under the mattress. Not in this fairy tale, sweetheart. I'm getting the marshal. You do that. This whole parade is a fiasco. Let's see what this babe will do. He drives to flow through traffic. Hey, what are you doing? All we do is blend in with the traffic. Without arousing suspicion, once at the airport, there's no stopping us. Flash forward in time, and Barry and Vanessa are about to get on the plane. Stop! Security! And your insect pack, your float? Yes. Has it been in your possession the entire time? Yes. Would you like to remove your shoes? Barry, remove your stinger. It's part of me. I know, just having some fun. Enjoy your flight. Barry plotting with Vanessa. Then if we're lucky, we'll have just enough pollen to do the job. Flash forward in time, and Barry and Vanessa are flying on the plane. Can you believe how lucky we are? We have enough pollen to do the job. I think this is gonna work. It's gotta work. On intercom, Captain Scott. Attention passengers, this is Captain Scott. We have a bit of bad weather in New York. Looks like we'll experience a couple hours delay. Barry, these are cut flowers with no water. They'll never make it. I gotta get up there and talk to them. Be careful. Barry flies right outside the cockpit door. I can get help with the Sky Mall magazine. I'd like to order the tackling inflatable nose and ear hair trimmer. The flight attendant opens the door and walks out, and Barry flies into the cockpit unseen. Captain, I'm in a real situation. What you say? How? Co-pilot Hal. Nothing. Scott notices Barry and freaks out. B! No, don't freak out. My entire species. Captain Scott gets out of the seat and tries to suck Barry into a handheld vacuum. What are you doing? Barry lands on Hal's hair, but Scott sees him. He tries to suck up Barry, but instead he sucks up Hal's toupee. Toupee? Uh-oh. Wait a minute, I'm an attorney! Hal doesn't know Barry is on in his head. Who's an attorney? Don't move. Scott hits Hal in the face with a vacuum in an attempt to hit Barry. Hal is knocked out and he falls on the life raft button, which launches an inflatable boat into Scott, who gets knocked out and falls to the floor. They're both unconscious. To himself. Oh, Barry. Barry, on intercom with a southern accent. Good afternoon, passengers. This is your captain. Order Miss Vanessa Bloom in 24B. Please report to the cockpit. Vanessa looks confused. And please hurry. With a normal accent. Vanessa opens the door and sees the life raft and the unconscious pilots. What happened here? I tried to talk to them, but then there was a dustbuster, a toupee, a life raft exploded. Now one's bald, one's in a boat, and they're both unconscious. Is that another B joke? No! No one's flying the plane. Blood, pitch, water. The radio plane. This is JFK Control Tower, Flight 356. What's your status? This is Vanessa Bloom. I'm a florist from New York. Where's the pilot? He's unconscious, and so is the co-pilot. Not good. Does anyone on board have a flight experience? As a matter of fact, there is. Who's that? Barry Benson. From the Honey Trial? Oh, great. Vanessa, this is nothing more than a big metal bee. It's got giant wings, huge engines. We can't fly a plane. Why not? It's John Travolta. Isn't John Travolta a pilot? Yes. How hard could it be? Vanessa sits down and flies for a little bit, but we could see lightning clouds outside of the window. Wait, Barry, we're heading into some lightning. An ominous lightning storm in front of the plane. We're now watching the B news. This is Bob Bumble. We have some late breaking news from JFK Airport, where a suspenseful scene is developing. Barry Benson, fresh from his legal victory, that's Barry, is attempting to land a plane loaded with people, flowers, and an incapacitated flight crew. Janet, Martin, Uncle Carr, and Adam. Flowers? They'll say it once. The scene switches to the human news. Talking with Bob Bumble, we have a storm in the area and two individuals at the controls with absolutely no flight experience. Just a minute, there's a bee on that plane. I'm quite familiar with Mr. Benson and his no-account compadres. They've done enough damage. The reporter says, But isn't he your only home? Technically, a bee shouldn't be able to fly at all. Their wings are too small. The radio. Haven't we heard this a million times? The surface area of the wings and body mass make no sense. Get this on the air. Got it. Stand by. We're going live. The radio, on TV. The way we work may be a mystery for you. Making honey takes a lot of bees doing a lot of small jobs. Let me tell you about a small job. If you do it well, it makes a big difference. More than we realize. To us, to everyone. That's why I want to get bees back to working together. That's the bee way. We're not made of jello. We get behind a fellow. Black and yellow. Hello. The scene switches as Barry is teaching Vanessa how to fly. Left, right, down, hover. Hover? Forget hover. This isn't so hard. Pretending to honk the horn. Beep beep, beep beep. A lightning bolt hits the plane and autopilot turns off. Barry, what happened? Wait, I think we're on autopilot the whole time. That may have been helping me, and now we're not. So it turns out I cannot fly a plane. The plane plummets and we see loads of Luluduva and the pollen jocks along with multiple other bees flying towards the plane. All of you, let's get behind this fellow. Move out. Move it out. The scene switches back to Vanessa and Barry in the plane. Our only chance is if I do what I do, you copy me with the wings of the plane. Barry sticks out his arms like an airplane and flies in front of Vanessa's face. Don't have to yell. I'm not yelling, we're in a lot of trouble. It's very hard to concentrate with that panicky tone in your voice. It's not a tone, I'm panicking. I can't do this. Barry stops Vanessa. Vanessa, pull yourself together. You have to snap out of it. Stops Barry. You snap out of it. Stops Vanessa. You snap out of it. You snap out of it. You snap out of it. You see all the pollen chucks flying under the plane. You snap out of it. 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 Hold it! Why? Come on, it's my turn. How is the plane flying? The plane is now safely flying. I don't know. Barry's antenna rings like a phone. Barry picks up. Hello? Benson, got any flowers for a happy occasion in there? All the pollen jocks are carrying the plane. The pollen jocks? They do get behind a fellow. Black and yellow. Hello? Alright, let's drop this tin can. On the blacktop. Where? I can't see anything. Can you? No, nothing. It's all cloudy. Come on, you gotta think bee, Barry. Thinking bee. On the runway, there are millions of bees laying on their backs. Thinking bee. Wait a minute. I think I'm feeling something. What? I don't know. It's strong. Pulling me. Like a 27-million-year-old instinct. Bring the nose down. Thinking bee. What in the world is on the tarmac? Get some lights on that. It is revealed that all the bees are organized into a giant pulsating flower formation. Thinking bee. Vanessa, aim for the flower. Okay. Out of the engines, we're going in on bee powder. Ready, boys? Affirmative. Good. Easy now. That's it. Land on that flower. Ready? Full reverse. Spin it around. The plane's nose is pointed at a flower painted on a nearby plane. Not that flower, the other one. Which one? That flower. The plane is now pointed at the fat guy in a flowered shirt. He freaks out and tries to take a picture of the plane. I'm aiming at the flower. That's a fat guy in a flowered shirt. I mean the giant pulsating flower made of millions of bees. The plane hovers over the bee flower. Pull forward, nose down, tail up, rotate around it. This is insane, Barry. This is the only way I know how to fly. Am I cuckoo, or is this plane flying in an insect-like pattern? The plane is unrealistically hovering and spinning over the bee flower. Get your nose in there. Don't be afraid. Smell it. Full reverse. Just drop it. Be a part of it. Aim for the center. Now drop it in. Drop in, woman. Come on already. Bees scatter and the plane safely lands. Barry, we did it. You taught me how to fly. Yes, Vanessa's out the high five, Barry. No high five. Right. Barry, it worked. Did you see the giant flower? What giant flower? Where? Of course I saw the flower. That was genius. Thank you. But we're not done yet. Listen, everyone. This runaway is covered with the last pollen from the last flowers available from anywhere on Earth. That means this is our last chance. We're the only ones who make honey-pollinated flowers and dress like this. If we're gonna survive as a species, this is our moment. What do you say? Are we going to be bees or just Museum of Natural History keychains? We're bees. Bee who likes keychains. Keychain. Barry. Or bee who likes keychains. Keychain! Barry, then follow me. Accept keychain. Hold on, Barry. Here. You've earned this. Yeah, I'm a pollen jock, and it's perfect fit. All I gotta do are the sleeves. The pollen jock throws Barry a nectar collecting gun. Barry catches it. Oh yeah, that's our Barry. Barry and the pollen jocks get the pollen from flowers and on the plane. Flashing forward in time, the pollen jocks are flying over New York City. Barry pollinates the flowers in Vanessa's shop and then heads to Central Park. Boyne Park. Mom, the bees are back! Adam putting on his Kremlin hat. If anybody needs to make a call, now's the time. I've got a feeling we'll be working late tonight. The bee honey factories are back up and running. Meanwhile, at Vanessa's shop, customer, here's your charge. Here's your change. Have a great afternoon. Can I help? Who's next? Would you like some honey with that? It is bee approved. Don't forget these. There is a room in the shop where Barry does legal work for other animals. He is currently talking with a cow. Milk, cream, cheese, it's all me. And I don't see a nickel. Sometimes I just feel like a piece of meat. I have no idea. Barry, I'm sorry. Have you got a moment? Would you like to excuse me? My mosquito associate will help you. I'm sorry I'm late. Hey, Mooseblood's back. He's a lawyer too. Ma'am, I was already a blood-sucking parasite. All I need was a briefcase. Have a great afternoon. Barry, I just got this huge tulip order, and I can't get them anywhere. No problem, Vanny. Leave them to me. You're a lifesaver, Barry. Can I help? Who's next? Alright, scramble, jocks. It's time to fly. Thank you, Barry. Ken walks by on the sidewalk and sees bee-approved honey in Vanessa's shop. That bee is saving my life. Let it go, Kenny. When will this nightmare end? Let it all go. Beautiful day to fly. Sure is. Barry, between you and me, I was dying to get out of that office. Barry recreates the scene near the beginning of the movie where he flies through the box kite. The movie fades to black and the credits begin. After credits, no scene can be seen. Characters can be heard talking over credits. You have got to start thinking B, my friend. Thinking B? Me? Talking over singer. Hold it. Let's just stop it for a second. Hold it. I'm sorry, everyone. Can we stop here? Oh, Barry, Barry. I'm not making a major life decision during a production number. Alright, take 10, everybody. Wrap it up, guys. I had virtually no rehearsal for that. Oh my god. It's over. Hold on, let me drop it. As you can tell, I have made the bottom of the screen has been reached. I have officially read the motherfucking B-movie script for a stream, and I am extremely proud of myself. But I didn't do it for myself, I did it for you guys. To the 51 people who are following me right here, right now, thank you so much. Thank you, Eddie, for coming. But yeah, that's the main reason why I did this, because as it says in the title, I'm celebrating 50 followers. This originally started as a goal. Well, let me get the actual music back. Let me get my background music back. Here we are. I love this thing. Wow. You're welcome even though I wasn't really part of the community. It's okay. It's alright, Eddie. I mean, you're like one of the first people to come, like, I mean, if I ever get lucky, there's gonna be a lot more people that'll come. So at least you can get some kind of crown of holding over, I guess. But I don't really know. So yeah. Technically, I can end stream right now, but I have some stuff I want to talk about. And first things first. I know I have a different mic now, Eddie. Here. Let me change it. Let me see if this. Actually, no. I don't want to change out because I used to from when I started streaming in January. I've been using a Blue Yeti Nano mic as like my way of picking up my voice. It worked in the moment, but sometimes I listen back to myself and like sometimes I scream and it's like rip headphones and it's so bad. Thought you were in your 30s, just 40 last time. No, not at all. But now I have a Shure SM7B mic and I love it a lot. My voice sounds a lot better and I am really happy with how my voice sounds in my streams. So expect me to use this for the rest of my streams unless I get another mic. But yeah, as of now, yeah. Also, this is probably one of the only streams I didn't bring my PNG out, but that's because I had this picture drawn by Mr. Solo, who I love dear and dear. Expect me to be in more of your streams. Alright. Hopefully. I hope to see you in many streams, and thank you for... Honestly, I don't really... If people come back, then it's whatever, but their follow is good enough. That's really all. But, yeah. Oh yeah, one last thing. Me reading this script is only the beginning of me reading movie scripts, because I'm gonna have when it's like get affiliate status and I get like redeems going, like I'm gonna have like 2 huge redeems. First one is video game reruns, where you can give me I have a list of games, and if whatever one you say, I'll rerun it for a stream. And I'll have a more expensive one where I'm gonna read a movie script of choice. I'm gonna make it more expensive than the rerun one because this took a lot out of me, because like I feel like a little light somehow, but I really don't. But yeah. So yeah, mission accomplished. I brought up the B movie script like last month, at the end of last month, and now here I am literally reading it as a way of saying thanks for 50 followers. Yes, thanks, Eddie. I appreciate it. So, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end off stream now. I could be here for a bit, but yeah. And I also have person rate. Oh god, too loud. So, yeah. Raid, I'm gonna be reading my beloved VTuber, Ellie. I hope you enjoy VTubers, because I tend to read a lot of VTubers, because one of my future goals right now is that I want to be a VTuber so bad. They're so cool, and I literally have the character for him for being a VTuber. He's right on the screen. He's so cool. But yeah, I'm not gonna prolong this stream any longer. Thanks for your helping me, and thank you so much for coming. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll probably just do balloons tomorrow as a break from the stream today. And goodbye. Thank you. I'll see you another time. Hey, yo, now we stream if you're gonna stay.